Hello, welcome to another edition of Your Focus Driven Day with your podcaster, Lyman Montgomery. Hello, welcome back to another edition of Your Focus Driven Day. I'm your podcaster, Lyman Montgomery. All week long, we've been talking about building rapport and why building rapport is an essential recipe to your business success. And we talked about you should be doing 20% of talking, 80% listening by asking questions. Now, once you have built rapport based on those connecting points, whether it be sports, whether it be whatever it might be, you want to then move into explaining now, where you're going to do 80% of the talking and they're going to do 20% of maybe questioning. You're going to explain your particular program, your services, or your product, the benefit of your product and or services. And again, you're going to sprinkle throughout your explanation those key connecting points. For example, if you built a rapport based on sports, you may use analogies based on sports. If, for example, maybe you had a connection based on yard sales or thrifting or shopping, whatever it might be, you're going to sprinkle as you explain about those particular connecting points in explaining your coaching program. Now, once you have explained it and you ask them, do you follow me? Is this making sense? What do you think about this? Those are those questions that you want to ask to reinforce. Are you getting this? Is this making sense? What do you think about what I've said so far? How do you feel about moving forward? When you get those yes, you're getting them into a yes state. They're raising their hand. They're called micro decisions, small decisions that they're making. Yes, I'm following. Yes, it's making sense. Yes, I feel good. Now you begin to move into the sales process of actually enrolling them into your particular product, service, coaching, whatever it might be. Now, how do you do that? One of the best ways to do that is to give them an experience. Let them feel the experience of your program. How do you do that? Here's a simple way you can do that. You're talking with them and say, our program is based on, I give you an example. I have what's called the FAST system, Focus, Accelerator, Success System. How do you experience that? What I explain to my potential clients is this. I say, have you ever been working on something and you got so involved in it that time felt as if it sped up? That's Focus, Accelerator. Say, yes. Have you ever been in love? Yes. And you've been with that person. Say, my God, time flies when you're having fun. This is how they are able to experience the experience without first investing in your program. And the next thing you want to do, maybe they're not ready to make a financial decision in, you want to invite them to another call. Very important. Set the next meeting. Remember I said in the previous podcast, always end with a call to action. So maybe in that first meeting that's about 15 minutes long, you're just building rapport. You invite them to enroll, explaining your process, and there might be a need for a follow-up call where maybe you've given them information and they want to have time to look over it. Then you want to say, okay, that's great. Let's follow up by next day or 2 days later. And even when you say 2 days later, you're still sending them a text and email to kind of summarize what you've talked to them about in your what I call your pre-discovery call. This is before you get to the big call, where you're just simply answering the question. Well, I'm out of time, but never out of things to say. Until next time, stay focused, my friend.